Okay, so she, when she sits down to give birth, Mr. Alice for regular, she suffers and what we call looks up to Hashem. And he answers her, and all of a sudden he brings about a snake, and he bites her in that place. She is the most pious of all animals. Wild animals. ובזמן שהחיות צמות מתכנסות אצל אלו, in the time of these wild animals are so much thirsty, they get together. I don't know what is the alio with his minute. והיא חופרת מכנסת כנו בקרקע, and what she does, digs in and sticks her horns in the ground. And she starts, we call pleading with Hashem. And all of a sudden, the very deep waters underneath seem to be opening up, and the waters go up. I suppose that's why she puts a horn in order to make the water come up. Here is been described and such we call wondrous description what is happening in the world. And the creation of the hands of Hashem, with this in the level of this animal world. When the shepherd time comes to give birth, she kneels, and her suffering is very big. In this hour, and that time the land is very much desolate and hot, dry. Because there's no water, there's no rain. And the whole world is being exhausted from thirst. That very sheep we're talking about, so pious among the animals, they cook on the door with her strength, and she's got this, she's like natural standard she's got. Seems to be overpowering and forget herself from that birth which she's going through. And instead of praying to Hashem and to plead to Hashem, with her private suffering, what she's doing, she seems to be pleading on other wild animals, not for herself. And what she does, she puts her horns into the ground and starts grinding into the ground where water should come up. And that is what the idea we're trying to say. It's like a ram with the arrow is pleading to Hashem. Although he's talking about here about a female sheep, where she kneels down to give birth. Because of her power of being pious, Yoseres Oven Ka'ayol. Oh, I see. Now, although she is female, but she is regaining herself so much strength like masculine. שאינו מרגיש צער וחבלה, because a masculine does not feel the grief or the suffering of a birth. ומתחיל צער רוח הפרטי, and she seems to be pushing away her צער. בשביל צער זה לא, because of the צער of her colleagues. צער החיות somewhat the mind, where other animals are thirsty so much for water, and she grieves for them that they haven't got water. Instead of paying attention about her own grief, she tends to let go and start worrying about others. That's why we call pious. באופן שמאוד נעלה היא מדרגת סעודום היודע להשתתף בצער הזולת. Now we'll be talking about human beings for a change. Now we see how much is elevated for a man for when he knows how to associate himself with the grief of somebody else. הפרטי והכללי, if it's private or general. בכל עת וזו, when any time he comes across. והמסתר וסובל מהעדר שלמוס בחי חברו, a person who shows grief and is suffered from the absence of the perfection of life of his colleague, בחי כל ישראל, with the life of every Jew, סופו שירה בנחמו. At the end, he will see the comfort of that man. That is to say, with the correction and the improvement of that state of that man. Let's come forward and open our feeling of our heart. To grieve and to associate ourselves with the speech and action לטובת הרבים, for the goodness of the multitude. הכלל והפרט, the general public or the individual, וממילא שפעולותינו תקרין ותואיר, and automatically our actions will radiate and lighten up מקרן אור שלנו, from our light לכל המלאכים ו-all people who are far away, ונזכה לתיקון העולם ומלכות שקי, and will be martyrs for the correction of the world with Hashem's kingship.